Hybrid family, welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking to you all about the top 10 must-have budget cards in Madden 24 to start the year off. So after the first week of us playing the game, getting into the swing of things, the offenses that we're trying to run or we want to learn, it is some cards that I have came across and that I also have on my team that is definitely worth having or at least worth trying out. So let's go on and get into this list. Now, I do want to say that these cards are not listed in any type of order. I'm just going off based on what I was able to remember at the time. And also, like, there's too many strange position groups that's like not lined up. I don't really just have any defensive linemen or defensive tackles. Also, disclaimer, it is only one card on here that not a lot of you all may have, but a lot of you also may have it. But I will discuss that when we get into it. Coming in at number 1 right here on the list, we have Kevin Mawai. Now, he is a team captain. You are able to get him for free just by playing through your solos and also leveling up within your season 1 field pass. Also, you have to go in and play some of these challenges and complete certain objectives to level up your Kevin Mawai or your Frank Gore, your Eric Berry, to get them up and overall up higher. Right now, currently, my Kevin Mawai is a 82 or 83 overall on my team, and he's a great center. You know, we do not like to spend coins on offensive linemen to start the year, so definitely a great budget option for your center. Number 2, we have Kadarius Toney. You are able to get this guy through your Headliners Field Pass and also through the Headliners House Rules that I don't know if it's still going on. It may or may not be going on. But I also have heard that a lot of people haven't been getting their Kadarius Toneys or like any 84 overall B&D cards from the Headliners House Rules event. So if you're able to get it in any type of way of those, I do highly suggest that, because as you can see, 57K is definitely not a budget price. But if you were to get them free in your fantasy pack and you choose him, that is definitely what you should do. The reason why I choose Kadarius Toney to be on this list is because 85 speed, 88 excel, 88 agility. Those 3 stats matter so much with it being a heavy man blitzing meta right now. And he just needs that extra speed will allow him to create space between him and the defender. I can't tell you how many times his speed alone has either got me a kick return when I needed the most, or I would have him like on a deep post or a zig route to try to beat that man coverage. Granted, his medium route running isn't the best, but 81 short, 80 deep, that's definitely more than enough to get the job done. Also, with a 90 change of direction, that is a big stat that you really need to pay attention to, because that determines like how a receiver will, if you throw towards the sideline, that will make sure that he's able to go on and turn them hips and go and get upfield to get you more yards. So that is why Kadarius Toney is number 2 on this list. Coming in at number 3, we have Mr. J.C. Horn. Just in the same scenario of Kadarius Toney, you are also able to get this card for free. So go on and ignore that $57,000 price tag on him. But the reason why I feel as if this card cracks the top 5 best cards that you should have for free or for a budget option is because not only is he a 6'1", 200-pound corner, so he has good size. So you just don't have like no 5'11", 5'10" cornerback out there. He also has 85 speed that can keep up with some of the faster tier wide receivers that's in the game currently. The only wide receivers that are currently faster than him right now is Tyreek Hill and Devin Hester. So if you're just constantly going against people with 800, 900,000 coins invested in their receiving core, you also spend money on this game, because I hardly ever go against both of those players at the same time. But as you can see right here, he has 85 speed, 86 excel, 87 jumping. But if we go down here, he's not the best at man coverage. So if you do run a lot of these man blitzes that I have been talking about, J.C. Horn may not even crack your top 10 for best budget cards. I just know personally, like when the rare occasions when I do man him up or he is in man, I don't really notice that 72 man coverage, if that makes sense. But 84 zone with an 80 press, in this game you can't really just press all that often, but definitely in short yardage situation within the red zone, I will occasionally have him pressed up against the line, and that 84 zone coverage allows me to know that he will react semi-decently to either streaks or out routes or breaking corner routes towards the pylons. So that is why J.C. Horn is number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 4, we have Mr. Evan Ingram. And this card has played way better than what I thought his stats would show. I actually pulled him in that pack opening video for my first pack opening video on the channel. And he has been on my team ever since with 83 speed and 85 excel. That is extremely fast for a tight end right now. And we'll be going into another tight end just shortly as well. But with 79 catching, that's definitely more to be desired. But as you can see right here, he has 80 short route running. That is perfect enough to do what I need him to do. He's never just going to be running streaks down the field or deep skinny post or anything like that. His main routes is between the 5 and 10 yard line when he's breaking off in the type of offense that I run. And so 83 speed is definitely enough to beat that man coverage or get in between the zones when I need him to, especially right now currently with safeties not having high man coverage and Evan Ingram having the speed that he does. He's able to get that quick window of separation for you to pass lead that ball towards the sidelines or into a streak if they're shading down and they're backed off. That's the reason why Evan Ingram is number 4 on this list right here. Coming in at number 5 with 5/5.1-A. We have Bryce Young and we also have CJ Stroud. Both of these quarterbacks are definitely free budget, great quarterback options. If you did not do rookie premieres last year for CJ Stroud, Bryce Young would definitely be the next best option. Granted, you're losing a few inches on height, so you may get a couple of animations where you're throwing the ball off of your offensive lineman's helmets. That can definitely ultimately lead into an interception. But for what is worth right now, there is just no type of set in stone, oh, he's the best quarterback in the game, especially without abilities right now. I feel as if what they're saying, the meta is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has the same release as CJ Stroud and will definitely still continue to miss the same crazy passes for no reason. But like I said, this is a budget video. So instead of paying $200-300K for a quarterback that's going to make the same throws, miss the same throws, you're able to get mobility and the same accuracy for less. So that is why Bryce Young and CJ Stroud is on my list. I'm not quite sure what Bryce Young's release is by itself, but I do know that CJ Stroud's, his release is traditional too, which is the same exact release as Joe Burrow. Me personally, I don't really just have a preference for release right now early on in the year, but as the year goes on, as we're able to get abilities and different things to increase the velocity of the passes, then I'll be able to diagnose which type of passing trajectory I would like as far as releases go. But that is why I have Bryce Young and CJ Stroud here on my list at number 5. Coming in at number 6 is probably my favorite user of the year, and that's being lightly said because I don't have a lot of cards right now that I've just tested out at the safety position. The only other card that I would see worthy of even making the team currently right now is definitely the Cam Curl for the Headliners promo. But Eric Berry, he is currently an 85 overall on my team because of the team captain's field pass. And so right now on my team, let's go and upgrade his stats right here. He does have 83 speed, 84 excel, and his zone is 84, man 81. So he's definitely good enough to be playing at your high safety or in the box. Me personally, I do not run him at my high safety position. I have Jari Brown, the rookie premier, playing back there. Not saying that he's better than Eric Berry, but hey, if that's a free card with speed back there with decent zone, hey, I'll put him back there and I'll use an Eric Berry in the box. And so that's the whole process on why Eric Berry is making number 6 on the list, because it's definitely a lot of other users out there that you can just buy and just spend coins on, but that would defeat the purpose of the best budget of this video aspect. And Eric Berry is free. You just got to put in the time to get him up here where he got to be. Bars. Drops mic. Coming in at number 7, we have Chase Brown, a random core rookie card. He is a running back with 86 speed. As you can see right here, is he going for about 12K, so you can definitely get him for like that 10K range. Definitely a great card if you're trying to go in and knock out solo challenges and you just need running plays with a faster running back. And that is why Chase Brown has made the list at number 8. Coming in at number 9, we have another tight end that can also be put out at wide receiver, just like Evan Ingram. We have the 80 overall Irv Smith, and you can see it from right here. 84 speed, 84 excel. Is nothing really much more that's special about this card. That's why Irv Smith is making this list at number 9. Just speed and speed alone. Finally, coming in at our number 10 spot, we have Christian Kirk. Yes, I see that it says 81 speed, 83 excel, and I have been preaching about speed, speed, speed. Christian Kirk, I have single-handedly seen this man play well above his stats. I don't know why they say he has 77 short, 76 medium, and 75 deep. All of his route running stats need to at least be mid-80s. I would definitely pay that 14K if I was in the market for a receiver, just because of how great this man plays without it. But that'll just about do it for me in today's video. Hey, let me know down below if you have any other cards that you would like to be put in a top 10 budget video that I may have not even seen, or hey, maybe you just know something that I don't. As always, I love you all tremendously. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We are on that grind to 1,000 subs. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, I'm out.